Back to this story. American Airlines just clocked its longest nonstop flight ever this week, flying from Dallas, Fort Worth to Brisbane, Australia. It took the Boeing 787 a little more than 16 hours to fly more than 8,300 miles. But this doesn't mark the world's longest flight. That route goes from Singapore to Newark, New Jersey, taking 18 hours to fly 10,000 miles. These flights are considered ultra long haul flights. Joining me now, I have NewsNation travel editor Peter Greenberg for more on this. Peter, my team tells me that you're joining me from Marrakesh this morning. How unfair?
Yes, I know, unfair. I'm right now. I'm inside Villa Oasis, the legendary home of the legendary designer Yves Saint Laurent, right here in Marrakesh, in Morocco.
Oh, it's similar to my Villa Oasis here at NewsNation, Peter. I like what you call these flights. You say these are your 2-book, 5-movie kind of flights.
They are, because keep in mind, these are flown on extended long-range versions of the 787 or the Airbus 350. You have a different kind of crew on board, meaning a double complement of crew, both in the cockpit and the cabin. They have to provision it differently with additional water, additional provisions in terms of meals, and of course, lighting is a key. Because you're going to go through all sorts of time zones. Your circadian rhythms go right out the window, no pun intended. And then, of course, how do you rest on these planes? And that's interesting, the way they configure the seats. Because you mentioned Singapore Airlines going more than 10,900 miles in one hop between Singapore and Newark. Well, there's only 2 classes of service, not first class and business class, just all business class and premium economy. There is no coach on that plane because that would be considered cruel and unusual punishment.
I know, you said that to my team yesterday. I thought that was so good. How do you train for these long haul flights, Peter?
Well, you know what it is? It's not about the length of the flight. It's what you do when you land. That's the key. So if I want to sleep on the plane, I sleep on the plane. If I want to work, go online, watch a movie or 5, I can do that. But no matter what time the plane lands, that's the key. You've got to stay up until midnight local time. That means no afternoon lunch. Otherwise, you'll take a nap that you will not recover from, and stay up until midnight and you'll cycle. If you don't do that, no one will see you, including you, for 3 days.
Yeah, you'll be out like a light. How much does a flight like this cost you, either in dollars or miles?
They're not inexpensive flights because a lot of them are flown by business travelers who need that extra time to save by not having to connect flights. But the good news is that this time of the year, the flights are not that expensive. When you get to the summer months and the high peak numbers, you do pay a premium for not having to change flights.
Talk to me more about this Project Sunrise, what it is and how U.S. passengers will benefit from this.
Well, Qantas right now has been working on this for a number of years to try to get the engine configuration right on their long-haul flights to be able to go from the east coast of Australia to London. Right now, they fly Perth to London, which, by the way, is one of the world's longest flights because that's going from the west coast of Australia. But they're going to try to do it from Sydney nonstop to London, which may even exceed the actual length of that Singapore Airlines flight. And on the east coast of America, they're going to try to do the same thing from New York to Sydney. Right now, as you know, because of the American Airlines flight, they were able to do Dallas to Brisbane. But New York to Sydney right now, nobody can do that. That's what Qantas is working on.
You know, when I knew that you and I were going to be talking about ultra long haul flights yesterday, my first thought went to, oh my gosh, that's such a long time to be in the air. What are your favorite perks, you know, to hopping on board one of these flights, Peter?
It's a very easy answer. No one, even you, can find me.
You can't do live shots for Morning in America when you're on a long-haul flight.
Well, actually, you can. The technology is there. They just don't want you to use it.
Oh, I stand corrected. Okay, what book are you reading, Peter, on your flight to Marrakesh? What'd you read or what'd you watch?
Right now, I just watched movies. I downloaded the entire season of The Lincoln Lawyer. On Netflix. It's unbelievable. I watched the entire season.
Yeah, I will pivot to that next. Peter Greenberg, as always, thank you so much. Safe travels, enjoy Marrakesh, and we'll see you here next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.